This is Earl Amin with the 2020 Foresight Podcast, where CEOs of mid-sized companies share their insights. It is 6 questions in 9 minutes because top CEOs know how to listen and be concise. So let's get to it. Question number 1. In just a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Thank you. My name is Manny Larcher. I am the CEO of Stopwatch Creative, which is a boutique marketing agency, and founder of Collaborate and Elevate. And I'm a first-generation American, and I enjoy helping others find purpose in their work and solving the challenges that businesses face around growth.
All right, very good. Question number 2. What is the best thing about being the CEO?
I like this. I think it is seeing your efforts generate life-changing results for the people who trusted you. I think that's the best thing.
Excellent. Question number 3. I hear from other CEOs that leading their team and being able to see the road ahead can be a challenge. What are your thoughts?
Definitely a challenge. One of the experiences that I've had and been blessed with is working a lot with the Project Management Institute field. And one of the concepts I kind of really dove into deep is this. And ultimately what you're saying is, I believe communicating vision and direction to your team and getting to a point where, you define what you're doing and you've distilled this with your team and you've delivered this and you drive this. So I think it's definitely work that CEOs have to do, but understanding vision, I think, is the core of that.
Excellent. Question number 4. What piece of insight do you want to share with other CEOs?
It's a great question. I think tagging on to the last question, I think just continuously learning and strengthening your skills and sets. And that's what I'm constantly doing, whether it's health, and mental health, or just, making sure you're walking more. I think just staying, the best version of yourself and continuously learning, working on yourself to improve your processes.
Very good. Question number 5. What other successful CEOs like yourself would you like to acknowledge and should be on my podcast?
Oh, good question. A few other CEOs like myself. Yeah, there are a lot of people that came to mind. I would like to get Danny Ortiz on the podcast. He's a good mentor and entrepreneur, and he's a little older than me, and family man, 3 beautiful daughters, and I think you guys would have a great conversation.
Well, if memory serves, Danny Ortiz has been a guest on the podcast.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I need to catch up. Okay. Okay, so since that was there, I like, wow, I'm so blank right now. There's a coffee shop owner that I really like, Mike with Upper Cup. If you're
okay.
You can feature him, or there are many people that I have in mind that you can feature.
Sure.
There's a guy, Ibrahim Mohamed. He's a student, graduated from Ohio State University, and he's doing a lot of amazing stuff in the media space. So I think you would have a great conversation. He's working with NFL and a lot of professional athletes. He works with the most professional athletes that I know. So I'll be happy to make that introduction.
Thank you very much. Now for the final question number 6. How do you celebrate a win?
Good things. So I think it's important to celebrate the small victories, the daily things and accomplishments that come, because a lot of things can get planned in ahead of time. So I think for me, it's a combination of staying humble, having the right people around me, and it's all teamwork. I'm not here any award that I get, it's all based off of my team. So, for example, a recent accomplishment is I was acknowledged, top 20 young professionals in Columbus for the work that I'm doing. And really, last night we had a cookout at my business partner's house, and it was just more of a complete team celebration. And and everyone involved knows that. So I think it's, even if it's a small thing like a cookout, going top golf, just taking a day off, taking a Wednesday off in the middle of the day and going to watch Tenet, or blanking out my calendar, going to Chicago just randomly was what I did last weekend, and connecting with other people. So traveling and, eating food, and, I try discipline this year from a health standpoint, discipline. So, eating a piece of cake is celebrating a win for me now, as opposed to every day having a piece of, so I've been trying to, yeah, to reward myself in little ways.
Very good. Well, Manny, it's been a great pleasure having you on today. Tell me, how can people find you?
Thank you, Earl. I appreciate you, and this has been awesome. Keep it up. You can find me on LinkedIn if you search Manny Larcher, and also through collaborate and elevate.com. Feel free to contact us and reach out.
Right. Excellent. This is Earl Amin with the 2024 Site Podcast. For more insights, go to LinkedIn and search for the Gray Owl Company. Manny, again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.